Deeone came for Princess, and today we have to address Deeone's personality on this channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? What's been happening? My name is Omi and this is Talk to You Homie TV. I give my opinion about anything that I feel that is buzzing, or when I think that the world needs to get a better opinion about something that's happening. I'll just come and talk about it on my channel. So please subscribe to my channel because this is where you should be, because it's always one gist or the other to talk about here, right? So I've been doing bbnaija double Wahala reunion recap for a bit. Today we're talking about the day 8 or the 8th day of this recap here. So why my own videos are different is because I didn't just tell you what's happening. I give you my own opinion, what I think is wrong. Today's video is going to be very interesting because today I'm going to tell you what happened, and we're going to also look at our own personal lives, and we're going to break a lot of things down, because I feel that some people go about belittling others because of a mentality that we can avoid. They're discussing personality and alliance. So they asked, let me just do alliance first, because personality is where the main gist happens. So alliance here. So they asked at the A, like, why didn't he particularly keep an alliance? Because all we just saw 38 doing, I know he discussed a lot with Leo, and then he was with Bam Bam. Like, he just felt like as they gave him Bam Bam as a partner, he was okay with it. He said in all sincerity, he's a loner on a normal day, you get. So he's not somebody who wants to have all the friends in the world. He's not like that at all. All he just does is find a very comfortable position for him, and it's good. And I mean, he looks like somebody who doesn't look like, he sounds very confident. Like when I think it was the second day when Deeone was talking about how he invited Miracle for his event. Miracle didn't come. Today was like, I invited Miracle too, and Miracle didn't come. But Miracle is a grown man. Let him do what he wants to do. So I really like today's personality for that. He also said that 3 weeks in a row, they just came and played his song, and to him that was enough. He did not go there to win the money. He went there to blow. He went there to get popular. He went there for people to just see him and say, oh, okay, so that when he drops the music, and that's somebody who I feel that should be the mentality of everybody who goes to be bbnaija, because there's only one winner. So if you're not the winner, you have to be the person who wants to use the fame to do something great. I already asked Alex, how did she get into the whole? Because you know, it was now, at some point it was Alex, Toby, Miracle, and Lena. They were like one strong team. So like initially she didn't like Miracle, yeah. I don't know why, but when she got paired with Toby, when they were going to save somebody, or no, they were going to nominate, and she was like, okay, so let's nominate Miracle. Toby was like, no, he wasn't going to nominate Miracle, and she was like, why? Because you know she schooled in Enugu, the East, right? And then in the East, and this is true because I schooled in Anambra to Oka. In the East, yeah, there's this distinction between Yoruba and Igbo. In fact, there's this distinction between those that grew up in the East and those that grew up in Lagos. There's just this, you're not a real Igbo person. There's just this distinction, you know, between a lot of people and a lot of tribes. I think in Nigeria as a whole, because when I got to Lagos, when I started working too, there was distinction between Igbos and Yorubas in my workplace. I don't think that Nigeria can seem quite tribalistic as a country, and I wish that our generation can stop all these tribal issues. Anyway, let's go back to Alex here. When she now saw Toby trying to save Miracle, she was surprised that wait, this guy is Yoruba. So if the Yoruba guy is trying to save an Igbo person, then maybe this Igbo person must be really good. And the fact that Miracle was dating Nina made her just say, let me see what of this Miracle guy, and that's how they became close. When they asked Toby was like, everything was very strategic for him. That he was looking at everybody in the house with the eyes of the viewer, and so he would look and say, okay, who does he think the viewer will like, or who does he think the viewer needs to like win the house or win the money? And then, you know, Miracle was an original person. I don't know if Nina, but I mean Alex was. So that's how he just got or created his bond with those 4 people. He said that Miracle was somebody who he was okay to have won, and then he also did not mind if Sissy had won. Everybody in the house was like, brother, I know you want to sound mature, but brother, don't make some kind of funny comments. It's okay. And then they asked about the party. They asked if like they enjoyed the party. Of course, Alex enjoyed the party a lot. Toby enjoyed the party, but Princess was like, she didn't really enjoy the party because it felt like it was routine. Let me tell you how she landed. She said she had gone to real parties. Everybody's like, what do you mean by real parties? I mean, yeah, that might sound highly belittling. Like, what do you mean real parties? I mean, but I understand because like it's the same people you're seeing every time. You get me? It's the same housemates you're seeing. It's the same thing you're doing. When she was in the house, yeah, after the party, she always made sure that they tried truth or dare. They did a lot of like spinning bottle thing. So she really tried to spike it up. So I understand where she was coming from, but I just feel like saying I've gone for real parties might make people feel. I think that was even what made Deeone start to just, you know, get ready to attack her. Yeah. So they asked Kebule, who does he think is the most honest person seated there? Yeah. And Kebule said it was Deeone to him, and he asked Deeone, who does he think lied the most, and he said Princess. Now, Deeone had a major issue with Princess's accent. He thought she lied a lot because of her accent, which did not make any sense. Like, lying and being fake are two different things. But let's continue. You know, I mean, because to him, her accent was Igbo. Like, you know, he had that American-ish feel, but he had that Igbo stain. Let me ask you, do you have any issue with Princess's accent? If you do, please go to the comment section and say what your major issue is. And I want to address this accent thing because Deeone did not let it go at all. At some point, he started becoming very annoying. Oh, that he showed that Princess's visa to America was a visiting visa. That he showed that she did not stay there up to 6 months. The girl was like, leave me alone. Focus on being funny and stop trying to analyze her life and criticize her life and think, but Deeone was on her case, how she's fake, how, okay, God, while they were in the house, Anto had the original American accent that she should have learned from Anto. So I want to address this because I schooled in Anambra, right? And before then, I grew up in Lagos, right? And then I was always in my house. I wasn't going anywhere. And I was the last child. I had elder one that really older than me. And in my house, all they did was just watch American movies. That's all they did. My only escape was when my mother comes back, watch Nollywood movies. So I watched American movies a lot. And when I came to Anambra to school, I couldn't speak Igbo, I couldn't speak Pidgin, and that was a big problem. So I just want to know, as Nigerians here, what is our problem with accent? Let me state something here. There was a time in school here, because in school I couldn't speak Igbo very well, and that was the reason why I went to Anambra to learn Igbo. But there was this day here, I was resting on a locker here, and there were 2 girls sitting down on the chair behind the locker, so they were facing the locker, and these people were speaking Igbo because I could not speak, but I could understand, right? They were speaking Igbo, talking about me, talking about how I'm out here thinking I'm bigger than them, I'm very fake, look at me, I can't speak Igbo, what do I mean? Yeah. As in, when they talked and talked, I just would have said, see, I can hear you. Hey, no, see, I'm Igbo, you're Igbo, I can't speak Igbo. Shouldn't you try to teach me how to speak Igbo than to be talking about me and saying that I'm from because I cannot speak Igbo? I came to Anambra to learn Igbo. If my fellow Igbo person is fighting me because I can't speak Igbo, how do you want me to learn? How do you want us to get stronger as a tribe? How do you want us to grow as a country? Do you get? If you grew up in Anambra or any eastern state, you would pronounce particular words with a Botic accent. But if you relate it, because accent you get from either mingling with people, watching. If you strictly watch American movies, your accent will be refined. Or if you go outside the country, and that's what the A said here. He said that if you live in like America or whatever, any part of like outside world, yeah, and you come back, you will obviously have an accent. But what annoys him is if you stayed there just 6 months or 8 months, I want to speak for them. But Princess, with all her what she says about herself, she's always traveling. I feel that the fact that her accent has Igbo stain in it, that's showing you her Nigerianness. That's showing you that she's Nigerian. That's showing you that she has not lived abroad all her life. That's showing you that, and see, there's nothing bad in trying to learn something. If you think something is good, you learn it. It's just like life. If you go to school and you don't know book and you want to start reading book, why would people not come and say, oh, look at you, you're fake, because you're reading book? We don't do that, right? So why do we attack people that are trying to make their lives better? I think that what you should do is teach her. If Deeone was saying, okay, you know what, I think these things you're pronouncing in a Botic or with a Botic accent, you should adjust it. That's good. Really and truly, I think that Deeone should focus on being funny. Don't focus on being annoying. I just feel like, you know, see that whole video or that whole session, he really wanted to trend. He wanted people to talk about him a lot. In the video I posted yesterday, I said I actually prefer Deeone when he's a normal human being. When he's not trying to annoy somebody or trying to be excessively funny. What do you think about this accent thing? Well, even my story, if you ever had any issue with accent, because let me know, like in school I had to start learning all this because let me teach you. You know, when you live in Lagos or wherever you live, when you're in a bus here and then the driver says or calls your bus stop, you say Owa. Lagos is Owa. Owa means is I day or it day. So let's say you're going to Lekki now. Yeah, they say Lekki, you say Owa. Do you get me? In Annabelle or in the east, we say Corpo. When I got to okay, yeah, I used to say Owa, it day. But at some point I have to say Omisi. Yeah, you're here already. I started saying Corpo. I started saying Kwa. I started saying Nah. I started to do things so that people will accept me, but they still had issues. If people have misinterpreted you or misunderstood you, please go to the comment section. Let's talk. I really need to talk. If you think that Deeone is very annoying, which I think he is, and you think that Princess is not, I'm not saying her accent is good. I'm saying that correct her on the one that she's pronouncing wrongly. If you think Princess is the one that is wrong, comment section. I want to just hear your genuine and sincere point. What do you think about this thing? What do you think about us attacking ourselves as Nigerian, as Igbos, Yoruba, Hausa? What do you think? That's all I talked about in this video. Yeah, I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching me. I love you so much. Bye bye.